and welcome to another Art Journal Friday. So for today's page, I'm hoping to keep it very simple with very few colors maybe. So I've picked white and transparent yellow iron oxide as the main ones, and then I'm hoping to add some sort of touches of pink. So I might use fluorescent rose from Liquitex. This is an ink. And then during the weekend I picked these two. They are very cheap acrylic paint, so I don't know if it's gonna, I want to use them more than a like solid blocks of paint, like a patina sort of thing. So I don't know how, like, it might not be that bad actually. So let's see what happens. I also have some collage papers, mostly just pieces, scraps of paper that I have around that I've made myself, or packaging material, book pages. So I'm gonna start. No, before I start, I also picked, and I don't know if I'm gonna use this is an ochre yellow ink pad and black that I'm hoping to use with this new stamp that I got. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna start with these here. I'm just gonna use, to make things quick and simple, a glue stick. Just gonna put it on the page. Try to replicate the shape of the bit of paper. What I like about a glue stick is that it lets you, not like gel mat, it's very hard to fiddle with it, to play with it once you've put the piece of paper down. But then a glue stick, it does let you like move the paper around. I have been very unmotivated lately, I have to say. I haven't been painting much, so I'm hoping that today I get back to it, because I've been missing it. I do miss painting when I'm not doing it. It's just that I haven't been motivated. I've been very tired, and this has been happening since December last year. Really, I haven't been able to get out of my funk. I usually turn around, I usually get very tired by the end of the year, but then when it starts I like sort of get back into painting, but it hasn't happened this time. So I'm hoping that with today's exercise I just go back to it, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna use these instead. So a piece of here, I'm gonna use it here, yeah. Again, glue stick. Something that's getting me excited though is that I am in 2 weeks time, exactly in 2 weeks time, I am going to Peru. I'm going to Peru with John. So we are very, very excited for around 3 weeks. And this is the other thing, I need to like record videos. And I think that's one of the things that's not helping, because I keep obsessing about it. Instead of doing something, I just keep obsessing about it. The fact that I have to create content for YouTube and Instagram, so that hasn't been helping, I assume. I do get stressed for things, and instead of like getting on with them and doing them, I just keep obsessing and thinking and planning but not doing anything. So I do need to start doing something though, otherwise I'm not gonna have content for when I go. And every time I go on holidays, I need to have something in place, otherwise I just can't relax. So that's where I'm at the moment. Now I have a couple of like tapes. I'm gonna use this one. They are like washi tapes, aren't they? I'm just gonna use this one here. I'm gonna put it here like this. I didn't used to like washi tapes or sticky papers for some reason. Now I'm just obsessed with them because they are so easy to work with. And even if they are like not very good quality, ooh, I just realized that I have something here, but I'm just gonna fold it here and stick it to the other page instead of trimming it. Yeah. Okay, I do like this. And then I'm gonna put another little piece, but not much, maybe here. So this is going to go here. Okay. Do I want anything else? I think I do want it all covered, so I am going to put this one here. Yeah. And I don't know what I'm gonna put here though. And then what I'm gonna do next is I am going to add a sort of whitewash so that I blend it all together. And it looks, instead of looking like different pieces of paper, it's gonna look like a cohesive sort of thing. I'm not bothered about this little piece. No, yeah, I'm lying. I am bothered. Let's just put it like this. Yep, I'm happy with that. Perfect. Now this bit. Okay. This I'm going to put here. And I'm going to use, I don't want it to like corrugate it, otherwise when I close my book it's gonna be too chunky, and I honestly don't like that for myself. I'd rather less chunky art journal. I guess it's the best way of describing it. But I do, when I see other artists like very chunky journals, I just love them. It's not for me, I guess. And finally these, and I think we're done. Now I just spotted a little bit of something that I don't want showing, I guess. Here, I need something there, and I'm just going to put rid of this. I don't know why I don't like that. I prefer this one. I think it was too short. It didn't look right. Okay, so now that we have all the papers on the page, I'm going to do a light, as I said, whitewash. So to do that, I'm just gonna put some white acrylic paint here and there, like that, and with my brush, with a little bit of water, I'm just gonna go around. It might need a little bit more, it might not. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I look at it. That depends on what it looks like, I guess, once I'm done with it. Very important for me is wet wipes, because I can then go over what I don't want that covered. Like that piece of cardboard or packaging material. Okay, this does need a little bit more. So I am going to put a little bit more paint on my brush and carry on doing what I'm doing. And I believe that is going to be enough paint. I might even use my rag to get rid of some of the paint. I don't know yet. A bit more. I'm going to do this. Just get a little bit of the paint, not a lot, just a tiny dot. So the next step, without drying it, because I do like to dry in between layers, but I want the yellow oxide paint to kind of get mixed a little bit with the white, if there is any like white left. I'm gonna do that with my fingers, I think. Let me just close my glue stick and grab a little bit of these with my fingers and just like all around and see what happens. Maybe use some my wet wipe. And what I like is that it stays like it goes in the creases, and I like that effect a lot. So usually when you use a wet wipe to clean something you don't like, you keep using the, like, you fold it to use the clean part, otherwise you drag the paint. When you do this, it's the other way around. You try to use as much as the parts that you've used as much as possible. And it depends on what like effects that you want. Like, for example, if I want something more, I don't know how you call this, less smooth, I would say. So that I'm very happy with. I'm not sure what the next step is, so I'm just going to dry these, because I think the next step is going to be some pink. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so what I'm thinking is pink. I have these two cheap paints that I picked up during the weekend, and I thought, let me try them in my art journals. So this is very similar to the Opera Rose that I have from, I think it's Winsor & Newton, that I love. And if I do this, I think this is sort of what I wanted. I do like that. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one. I find this so, for a minute or two, I forget that I'm recording. I just stop talking, so I am sorry for that. But I do get like in the moment when I'm painting. And this is what I have to remind myself, I guess, when I'm not like in the mood to do some painting. I guess I have to keep reminding myself that I don't have to be in the mood. I just need to do something. So yeah. What are we gonna do next? I think what I want to do next is to put some ink. I can get some ink here and just let it run down like this. And then I need more. Like this. Like do it thin on its own, go up and down, then maybe close it, and then maybe use my rag. I don't like this. Yeah, this is very cute. So next thing that I'm gonna do, I am going to dry this. She says while making marks with ink. Okay, let me try this and I'll be back. So when I was looking at it, I remembered that I wanted to use my new stamps. So let's do that. And I use this bit or whatever bit really and see what happens. Okay, I'm happy I did it. Look at that. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Happy. Okay. That is it for the stamp. But I really like this. I don't think I'm gonna... I didn't realize, oh goodness, I didn't realize that the ink was everywhere. Like, look at this. Okay, I really like this. Next, I want some circles, black circles. And finally, I'm going to add some more collage papers. Like, for example, this one, just to add a bit more interest to the page, really. Not that it needs more interest, but I don't want to leave it as that yet. Do I want it? Do I want it here? Right here. Okay, like that. Yeah, I like that. And then this one here. I'm obsessed with the circles lately also, that's why. I do like this, but I don't know where to put it. I don't like it this way. Okay, it looks cool here, like that. There. No, I honestly believe that that's it. I stick this properly, and then do I want to add something more anywhere? The answer keeps being no. I keep thinking it needs something else, but then whenever I think of adding in something, I think it's a no. So I am just going to add maybe some washi tape. Use washi tape when I'm knitting. Maybe that's it. Put some here. Yeah, I think that's what was bothering me, that bit. And if I put some here, no, I don't like this one here. So that's it. I think that really is it. I'm gonna get rid of the paper here and show you the details. Let me show you. So it was very quick, very simple, limited supplies, but I'm very happy with the results. And thank you very much for being here. I think I need to change this paper now. It's very dirty. So I will see you on the next Art Journal Friday.